MarketPulse, Friday, April 10th. A tale of two markets as tech resilience meets broader weakness amid Iran's ceasefire developments. Mixed signals at the close. The S&P 500 fell 7.77 points to 68,1689, down 0.11%. The Dow dropped 269 points to 47,916, down 0.56%. But the Nasdaq bucked the trend, rising 80 points to 22,902, up 0.35%.
The major story driving markets. Vice President Vance departs for Iran's ceasefire negotiations as geopolitical tensions show signs of cooling. Oil prices fell sharply on hopes for Strait of Hormuz reopening, while the dollar headed for its biggest weekly drop in months. Markets remain cautiously optimistic about diplomatic progress after weeks of regional conflict.
The sector map tells a mixed story today. Materials led with a 0.56% gain, followed by technology up 0.39%. On the red side, healthcare dropped 1.35%. Consumer staples fell 1.29%, and financials declined 1.09%. Sector rotation showed investors favoring growth over defensive plays. Materials benefited from supply chain normalization hopes, while technology's outperformance reflected AI resilience. Healthcare lagged on regulatory concerns, consumer staples faced margin pressure, and financials fell on rate uncertainty. The divergence signals cautious optimism about geopolitical resolution. Individual stock winners were dominated by semiconductors. Broadcom surged 4.7% on chip demand. AMD jumped 3.6% on AI growth outlook. NVDA gained 2.6% on data center strength. Amazon rose 2% on cloud resilience, while Intel climbed 1.1% on foundry optimism. On the downside, Palo Alto Networks plunged 6.7% on security spending slowdown. Verizon dropped 3.6% on telecom pressure. Salesforce fell 3.5% on software weakness. Costco declined 3.3% on retail concerns, and Nike dropped 3.1% on consumer pullback fears.
Commodities reflected ceasefire optimism. WTI crude fell 2.2% to $95.70. Brent dropped 1.6% to $94.40. Gold declined $18 to $47.74. The 10-year Treasury yield rose to 4.32%. Bitcoin surged 2.2% to 73,372. Light earnings calendar ahead with mostly smaller companies reporting. Focus shifts to next week's major bank earnings and economic data. Consumer sentiment hit record lows amid Iran war concerns, but ceasefire hopes could provide relief. Oil inventory data and inflation expectations remain key market drivers.
Three things to watch. Number 1, Iran's ceasefire negotiations progress and any Strait of Hormuz developments. Number 2, weekend geopolitical headlines and their Monday market impact. Number 3, tech sector momentum, sustainability. As investors weigh growth versus uncertainty, stay nimble in these volatile times. MarketPulse is for informational and educational purposes only. Nothing in this episode constitutes financial advice or investment recommendations. Always do your own research and consult a licensed financial advisor before making investment decisions. Past performance does not guarantee future results.